Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, in today's lesson we'll be answering an exam question on linear programming. But before we do so, let's try to understand some terminologies that are used in linear programming. There is what we call at least. At least means greater or equal to. More than. More than means greater or equal to, not more than, which means less or equal to. So these signs, I guess so you understand them. All right, so okay, I have an exam question, 2019 paper 2, mathematics paper 2. I'll try to put it here so that you can see. Okay, so this is an exam question which was written in 2019 ECZ. Kunika wishes to build a lodge with single and double rooms. He needs to decide the number of each room type he should build to maximize profit. Let X represent the number of single rooms and Y the number of double rooms. A. Write the inequalities which represent each of the following conditions. So A1 there must be at least one single room. There must be at least 10 rooms altogether. The total number of rooms should not exceed 15. The number of double rooms must be at least twice the number of single rooms. The number of double rooms should not be more than 12. So let's try to answer question 1, which is question A there. So question A, the answers will look like this. This is how the answers will look like. So now let me try to explain. If you're able to see nicely, they have said there must be at least one single room, and at least we know it means greater or equal to. That's what this sign means. And in the question or in the statement, they have said let X represent single rooms, and then Y represent double. So instead of us saying single room or double room, we'll just be saying X or Y. So if a single room is X and they have said there must be at least one single room, it means they're saying this X, which represents a single room, should be greater or equal to 1. So X must be greater or equal to 1. So this is our 1. Again, the next question there, it says there must be at least 10 rooms altogether. We know that double room is being represented by Y and single room by X. So altogether here they're saying there must be at least 10 rooms altogether. So when you get double room and single room, there must be at least 10, at least, and we know at least is greater or equal to. So when you get, this is number 2, when you get single rooms plus double rooms, they should be greater or equal to 10. That's number 2. So when you put them together, single and double, they should be at least equal or greater than 10. Now we go to number 3. The total number of rooms should not exceed 15. Exceed, we know that it's like it should not pass 15. When you get the rooms, the single rooms and double rooms, you put them together, they shouldn't pass 15. So write it like this. This is number 3. Single rooms plus double rooms should not pass 15. Should be less or equal to 15. It's the same, exceed is the same as not more than 15. And we know not more than means less or equal to. Now we go to number 4. The number of double rooms must be at least twice the number of single rooms. So the number of double rooms we know, this is number 4. Double rooms, we know that it's a y. And they say the number of double rooms must be at least twice the number of single rooms. So at least means greater or equal to, twice means 2, single rooms it's x. So this is how it will look like. And then number 5, the number of double rooms should not be more than 12. So the number of double rooms should not be more than 12. So when you get, this is number 5, when you get your double rooms, you know the double rooms is being presented by y, should not be more than 12. So this is how it will look like. So it's like this. So it means we have answered our question 1. Hopefully you're able to see we have answered our question 1. Next, we try to graph, because we need to graph this this question. They have said using the scale of 2 centimeters to represent 5 units on both axes, draw x and y axis for 0 is less or equal to x, less or equal to 16, and 0 is less or equal to y, less or equal to 16 respectively, and shade the unwanted region to indicate clearly the region where the solution of the inequalities lie. So for number 2, or for question B, we need a pencil, graph paper, and a rule. So we'll make our Cartesian plane. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'll be doing here. So this is our y. And this is our x. So this is our Cartesian plane. So following what has been said on the question, they have given us the scale. That is 2 centimeters to represent 5 units. So each box here, it's 2 centimeters. So if this is 0, this is 5, 10, 15, will end up to 20. Even here, 5, 10, 15, 20 there. Okay, so once we do this, we need to understand what each line here, these small boxes, what they represent, what they mean. If this is 5, this is this must be 0.5 0.5. The one line on these small boxes means 0.5. So 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. So that's what it means. It's very important to know that. So let's check our inequalities. The first one is x is greater or equal to 1. So our 1 must be somewhere here. So we draw our 1 here. So this is x is greater or equal to 1. Now, which part are we supposed to shade? If we look at this inequality, we're able to see that the right part is this side, but they said the unwanted part, so we shade this side. So we're shading the unwanted part there. The next inequality says x plus y is less or equal to 10. So we'll go where 10 is, here and here. We join them. So we shade. Which part are we supposed to shade? We shade the unwanted part. So this is the top part is the wanted part. The unwanted part is the bottom. We're done with that one. We go to the other one. So even write. Don't forget to write the inequalities. So this is x plus y is less or equal to 15. I mean to 10. We go to inequality number 3. X plus y is less or equal to 15. Also, we go on 15. Then make a line. All right, so which part are we supposed to shade? Because here they have said is less or equal to 15. So we're supposed to shade the top part, the one we don't want. All right, so next we shade y is greater or equal to 2x, which is number 4. So y is greater or equal to 2x. It will pass through 0 and here, so it will look like this. Okay, so now which part are we supposed to shade? Greater. We're supposed to shade the bottom part here. In case you don't know how to shade, you can tell me. You can WhatsApp me or send me an email so that I show you. I make a video for you on how to make shade the inequalities. Lastly, y is greater, is less or equal to 12. So if this is 10, and we know that each small line here, a small box is being represented by 0.5. So this is 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12 is somewhere here. So make sure your drawing is nice and neat. So where are we shading? Here, the unwanted part, the top part. All right, so we now know our R is here. This is our R. We have finished the shading. Don't forget to put the inequalities that we've shaded. So this is y is greater or equal to 2x, and this is y is less or equal to 15. All right, so we're done with the shading there. Next, did I put here? No, not here. It's supposed to be here and here. Sure. Yeah, I think you can see the shapes. I mean, the shape there is clear. It's clear. You can see nicely, and the coordinates are visible. So now, in order for us to answer the last question, which says the rate for a single room is 600 kwacha and 900 kwacha for a double room. How many rooms of each type should Kunika build to maximize the income? So in this case, for us to answer question D, we need to know the coordinates here, 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 and here. Okay, I'll use the pen so that you see clearly the coordinates, but you're not supposed to use a pen when graphing. But with me here, so that for the sake of you knowing what is happening, I'll use a pen. So the coordinates here, this one, if this is 1, 2, 3, 3.5, I think this is 3.5, yeah. This is 3.5, comma, this is 5, 6, 7, 7. So 3.5, 7. And this one will be 5, 10. This one will be, this is 3.12. I mean, 12, sorry, 3.12. And this will be 1.12. This other one will be, this is 9.5, 1. So you do a thing like this. You get the coordinates. I'll pretend these are the coordinates. We have gotten, let's say here, it's here we have 1.9, where here 1.9, and then here 1.12, 3.12, and what else, 5.10. All these coordinates, you go to this one and this one. I think they're the ones that can give us or which can give us the maximum profit, because it has moved to the x-axis and it has moved to the y-axis. Even this one, like, you try to check which one has made very high movements. So I'll just get this and this. So I'll get 3.12 and 5.10. So you don't need to use the pen here. You're supposed to use a pencil, but I want you to see clearly what is happening. Now in the question, we're told that the rate for a single room is 600 and double room is what, 900. So you get these values and make your objective function. So you get 600 represents x plus 900, which is for y, is equal to z. So now where there is x, put the value of x and calculate. So when you put there the value of x and calculate, the answer you get, it will be 12,600. When you get this x, you put there, and the value of y, which is 12, you put there, you calculate, you get 12. You get 12,600. For this one, when you put 5 here and 10 on y, you get 12,000, I think, flat. So looking at what is happening, the highest profit here is 12,600. So in the question they said how many, they wanted to know the number of single rooms and the number of double rooms that can maximize the income. So we just say 3 single rooms and 12 double rooms. All right, so because x represents 3, which is x represents x, which is 3 here, and y represents 12, which is y represents double rooms, which is 12 over here. Hopefully this video has made sense to you. Thank you very much.